You are able to see my screen, everybody?
Yes, yes, we can see.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. So, as far assignment is concerned, I think only 2 people have done. Rest, I don't know. Some might have time issues, but I don't think that much was required in this. And what about others? I mean, say, is it like you didn't understand, or it is just a time issue?
You can ask now who are not answered and also.
Yeah, brother, I'm not able to hear you. You are not louder.
Yeah. Mike, maybe a backside. Okay.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah,
You
now
can you can ask who are not answered. Directly ask now.
okay. So majority of the people. So you can raise hands. Whoever has not understood it, I will repeat it then. Raise the hands so that I'll come to know. I think everybody has understood. Nobody is raising hands. Okay, no problem. Anyways, so let me inshallah repeat it again for you. What we did actually. So the Sifa Mowsoof concept, I hope you have understood. So 2 words are Sifa Mowsoof. Mowsoof means the one which is described, and Sifa is the description. Okay, so 2 words are Sifa Mowsoof in Arabic language when all the 4 properties of ism are same for the 2 words, right? If one is Rafa, another is also Rafa. If one is singular, another is also singular. If one is a Muarifa, another is also Muarifa, and another is masculine, another is also masculine. So when all the 4 properties of the ism are same for 2 words, okay, then they are for Mawsoof. And generally we write first Mawsoof and then Sifa. Then we had this kind of thing where we have a Mudaf alayh combination, and then we checked when sometimes Mudaf had Sifa and sometimes Mudaf ilayh had Sifa. Okay. So example I gave you is like this Kitabullahi. So Kitabullahi Majid. So this is like, we said glorious book of Allah, right? Glorious book of Allah. You can see here, Mudaf is a Sifa Mawsoof combination, and Mudaf ilayh is not, right? Now how to write it? So first of all, the rule is you just first write Mudaf ilayh. First write Mudaf ilayh. That's it. First write Mudaf ilayh. Then second is then see which one has Sifa, and then put the Sifa. And the placement of the Sifa is definitely, it cannot be in between Mudaf ilayh. It cannot be between Mudaf ilayh. Then you have options. Either you have options like to put it after Mudaf ilayh. Now, what will be the status and ism properties of that Mudaf? That Sifa. It will be the same as of whether it was if it was Mudaf, then it will be same properties of that Mudaf, or if it was Sifa or Mudaf ilayh, then it will be same properties of Mudaf ilayh. Okay, correct. So in this case, if you see, let me write it again. If you see the book of Allah, glorious book of Allah. Okay, let us do it again. Okay, so that you will be you'll have no doubt. So let's say this. So you have glorious book of Allah. So what is the first step? First step is translate. Hold on. Okay, this is creating a little bit. Okay, hold on. Okay. So somebody has kept himself unmuted. Can you please unmute? Who's this? Asif bhai? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So first step is first. I think. So first step, I can write in this way. First step is you try to translate mudaf mudaf ilay. Okay, first. So in this case, what you will translate first? Mudaf mudaf ilay. This is this one.
Book of Allah.
Yes. So this is mudaf ilay here. So first translate mudaf mudaf ilay. That is the first step. Now second is
Mowsoof Sifa.
yes. No, wait, hold on. So I'll do it. Then okay. So what we will do in this case now? If we do it practical here, so we'll say, what will we say?
Kitabullahi.
So we'll say Kitabullahi. Good. We'll say Kitabullahi. Then comes the question of this sifa. Okay. So I'll put it in green. Okay. Thus, now this is the question. Now the question of sifa is the first of all, let's understand where is this sifa? It is sifa of what? Is it sifa of mudaf ilay or mudaf?
Mudaf.
It is sifa of mudaf. That means the properties of this glorious, the ism properties, all the ism properties of this glorious should be same of this mudaf.
Mudaf.
Right? Number one. Number two comes the question of placement. Okay, what is the place where I should keep it? If I keep it before kitab, then problem is then it does not look like a mawsoof sifa, because in sifa mawsoof concept, mawsoof should come first and sifa should come next. In this case, book is mawsoof, and glorious is sifa, right? If I put glorious here, it becomes then mawsoof and book becomes sifa. That means I cannot keep it, I cannot put it before kitab, right? Okay. Second is, can I keep it in between? As I mentioned, mudaf ilay are inseparable. We cannot keep anything between mudaf and mudaf ilay. The only option left for us is to put it here after mudaf ilay. But remember, as it is sifa of book, so all the four properties of ism should be same for it as it is, as the book is having, right? So glorious is majid, right? So let me write the Arabic word for it first. Majid. Okay. Now, what should be the sign of this? What should be Majid ka sign kya hona chahiye? What should be the sign of it? Well, I mean, say sound of it. So status, not sound. Status, yeah.
Tanween.
Tanween.
Generally, glorious means Tanween. Majidun.
Why Tanween?
Glorious.
Right.
But
What
it
do with the
but
main?
it will be Majidu.
So what I mentioned is the sifa and mawsoof should have all the same properties, right? Of ism.
Yeah, that mean, yeah, that correct. I am telling what a separate meaning of glorious.
No, don't.
I'm not connected with
That's okay. That's separate. I didn't write it separately. I wrote it in now here, right? I wrote it now sifa of this. Okay.
Then Majidu.
Yeah, very good. Okay. So Majidu, right? It should have same. It's marfu, and as this is light, this should be also light, right? Okay. Now second property, adad, number. This is singular. This should be also singular. So singular. This is masculine. So this is masculine. And this is muarifa. This is also muarifa. Now, how kitab is muarifa? Kitab is muarifa because mudaf ilay is muarifa, right? Whenever mudaf ilay is muarifa, kitab mudaf becomes mu'arifa. So this is also mu'arifa. So kitabu majidu. So generally what you will do is you will put al majidu. Okay, kitabullahi al majidu, the glorious book of Allah. Okay, if you don't put al, then finding it as a what's called modify is difficult, right? We should have properties of that modify, right? It should have al on it. Okay, so there are different ways, different things there. So kitabullahi al majid. So you'll say when you translate this, you will say the glorious book of Allah.
Okay.
From translation, you have to start first sifa. You will add, in this case, you had to start from the book of Allah, but book is mawsoof. It has sifa also. So when it has sifa, so we had in translation we had to go with sifa first. So we'll say the glorious book of Allah. So another example was the messenger of kind Allah. Okay, the messenger of the kind Allah. Messenger of the kind Allah. Now you have mudaf mudaf. So what's mudaf mudaf ilayh combination first? What you will do first? You will translate mudaf mudaf ilayh. So here I'll say step 2. Place the sifa at the appropriate place. Okay. Let's send all the same properties. Okay. Now the messenger of kind Allah. So what is mudaf mudaf ilayh first here?
The messenger mudaf, the kind Allah mudaf ilayhi.
Hold on. So the messenger of kind Allah. The messenger of kind Allah. So here if you see the mudaf mudaf ilayh is the messenger of kind Allah. Right? The messenger of kind Allah. Mudaf mudaf ilayh combination. But here if you see now, if this kind Allah is what combination? It is a sifa mawsoof combination.
Mowsoof.
Yeah, this is very easy. So in this case, what will I do? I will write messenger. Okay, then I will write Rasul first. Rasulu. Now this is kind Allah. Which one is sifa? Which one is mawsoof?
Allah
Kind
is
is
mawsoof. Allah is mawsoof. Kind is shifa.
Yeah. So Labdul Jalala Allah is mawsoof, right? So I will write. So Amisha, whenever you write sifa mawsoof, first you have to write what? Mawsoof. So you will write
Mawsoof.
Allahi. Mudaf ilayh has to be E sound, right? And mudaf has to be light. It should have no Allah on it, right? Now,
Yes.
coming to the kind. Okay. Now, how will I write kind? Ar-Ru'uf. Ar-Ru'uf is kind. Okay. I will write Al-Ra'uf.
Raufun.
Ra'ufun.
Rauf.
Ar-Rufi.
Ar-Ra'ufi. Why Ar-Ra'ufi?
Because Allah and kind,
Yes.
they are coming Mowsoof Sifa, so they are
I
all
had
four
to write
properties should
yes, I
match.
had to write Ar-Raufi because this is Sifa Mawsoof. This Allah, Labdul Jalala and Ar-Raufi is Sifa Mawsoof combination. So whatever is the status of Allah, Labdul Jalala, the same status this its Sifa should have. Understood? So whatever is the status of this Labdul Jalala, same this should also, because this is a Sifa Mawsoof combination, right? So as this is status of Labdul Jalala is sound, it is majroor, so this has to be majroor. Now let's check another three properties which should be also matched.
By
This is
by
singular.
here, if it is if it is Ar-Raufu, then it will be the kind messenger of Allah. The the full meaning might change out here
Yeah,
if
that's
you write
what.
Ar-Rauf.
That's what. I will do that. I will inshallah try. We will try to do that. So in this case, you see, this is majroor. This is majroor because this is sifa mawsoof of each other. This is sifa of this, and as this is majroor, so this has to be majroor. Okay. So then you see another three properties, other same number, singular, singular, masculine, masculine, and it is mu'arifa. This is also mu'arifa because Allah is on it. Now, if you translate it, it is messenger of and Allah. Now, if I as
Bilal
brother,
bhai, there is a doubt. In the
pardon me,
previous statement, Kitabullahi,
yeah,
Kitab is Nakira, right? So the following should
kitab is
also
not
be Nakira.
nakira,
It
but
cannot
kitab
be
is not
modified.
nakira. Kitab is not nakira. Kitab is mu'arifa. Kitab is mu'arifa. How can you say?
Because
We should have right written as Al, right?
bec- uh,
Al, it should start with Alif Lam, right?
because
Right.
of mudaf, al is removed.
For the mu'arifa, for word being mu'arifa, there's not only al reason. There are other reasons also. There are many reasons
No,
for a mu'arifa.
here there is आपका मुदाफ and मुदाफ इलाही, तो आपका मुदाफ इलाही is proper, so mudaf has to be proper out here for one of the condition, I think.
Yes. So one of the condition for word to be mu'arifa is if the mudaf ilayhi is mu'arifa, mudaf becomes mu'arifa. And another reason of the word to be mu'arifa is if it is having al on it. Al is not the only reason for word to be mu'arifa. There are other reasons also, brother. If you go check your notes, when I had taught you about nakira and mu'arifa, I told you by default word is not nakira, and if it becomes mu'arifa, then I give you the reasons. When it has al on it, okay, when mudaf ilayhi is mu'arifa, mudaf becomes mu'arifa, okay, then if a word is followed by harfinada, na, ya, right? So you can check it out again. If you can go back to the notes, you will come to know. Clear, brother? Or any confusion?
In Rauf, it should, whether Hamza should come, Bilal bhai, when we write Rauf or
Oh,
Ra,
no.
Waw.
Yeah, sorry. It should be Dhamma. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. Rao. Okay. Now, if I do a little bit different. Now, if I say the kind messenger of Allah, the kind messenger of Allah. Now, what is the first step? What will I do?
Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi.
Yes. So we have a mudaf ilayhi here. That's it. That's what I was actually teaching you. So first of all, I will translate mudaf ilayhi. Then I will translate. I will
Sifa.
put this sifa, the kind. Okay, somewhere. So let's do this now first. So what is mudaf ilayhi, messenger of Allah? It means
Rasulullah.
Rasulullah. Nice. Okay. Now I'll put it is sifa. Now sifa I cannot put here. Why? Because then it becomes mawsoof. Right? Mawsoof.
Yes.
In Arabic, when we write mawsoof, we write it first, right? Then we write sifa. And also I cannot write in between because mudaf ilayhi, nothing can come in between. So I had to put it back, last. But when I put at the last, okay, I need to take care of one thing. So if I write like this, if I just put it, okay, let me put it here. Okay. Now, whatever property of the Rasul is having, same properties the sifa should have whatever ism properties, whatever the same 4 ism properties this Rasul is having, the same property should be for this sifa. Now Rasul is marfu, first property, status, it's marfu, right? What is this? Majroor. So what
Majroor.
so what should I do? I should change its
Marfu status.
yeah, I should make it marfu. Now then check second. This is singular, this is singular, this is a masculine, this is masculine, this is mu'arifa. Why it is mu'arifa? Because lafzul jalala is mu'arifa, so Rasul becomes mu'arifa. Mudaf mulay is mu'arifa, mudaf becomes mu'arifa. And this is mu'arifa because al is on it. Okay, so now here if you see, this means now when you translate, you will translate always sifa first, right? So you will say, you will not translate mudaf. So in translation, so when you translate, okay, first what you do is, number 1, translate sifa first.
Shifa.
Okay, then second, translate mudaf ilay, mudaf ilay, mudaf and mudaf ilay. I hope now it is clear for everybody. Is it clear for everybody now?
For me, clear.
Okay, for others?
Alhamdulillah, clear.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, bhai, alhamdulillah, clear, bhai.
Okay, good. Okay. Let's do some more examples so that it will be a little bit more clear. Okay. If I say like this, our believing servants, our believing servants. Now our believing is like believing of ours, right? It's believing servants of ours also, right? Our okay, sorry, our believing, sorry, wait, hold on, yeah, that's okay, yeah, our believing servants, right? Our believing servants. So you can say also believing servant of ours, right? This is mudaf alayh combination, correct? Or you can say like our believing means, our believing servant means believing servants of ours, right? So whether you write
Yes.
our believing servant, generally in English we don't write like this, okay? We write our believing. So like for example, if I say my our book, I will not say book of ours in English, right? We generally say ours, our book, right? So we don't write book of ours. So whenever you see like this, our book, our messenger, this is mudaf alayh combination. It's understood. So and what is mudaf? What's mudaf alayh? So if you see, you can make it like book of ours. So book is mudaf, ours is mudaf alayh. Here in this case, so when you say our believing servant, you can also write like as believing servant of ours. So what is mudaf here? So what you will do? So, when I wrote our believing servants, I broke it as I made it like believing servants of our. It's same, right?
Believing servants.
Yeah. So what is the now? Yeah, that's what. Okay, believing servants is a mudaf, but believing servant it's believing servants. What is this combination?
Sifa
Believing
Mowsoof.
servants is Mowsoof Sifa.
Yeah. So this is a mawsoof. This is a sifa, right? So the servants are described. What kind of servants are those? Believing. So believing is the sifa of servants, right? Now, when you translate, when you make it in, when you translate in Arabic, so what is the method? What you will translate first?
First is translate mudaf ilay. Mudaf ilay.
Hold on. Okay. Okay. So you will translate first mudaf ilay. So what you will say? You will say first servants of ours, right? Correct. Generally, mudaf will be immediately. Well, they'll be before off, after off is mudaf, right? Mudaf will be before off, immediately, and after off. Now, what you will do is you will translate this first. So, servants, it is actually servant. So, what is the Arabic meaning for servant?
Abdun, Abduna.
Yes, Abdun. Abdun. Abdun is one servant. Abdun is one servant. What is the plural of Abdun?
Ibadur Rahman. Ibad.
Ibad. Very nice. Ibad. Very good. Ibad. So Ibad is the
Ibadur Rahman.
Okay, Zoom meeting will be finished in 10 minutes. So you need to join again at that time. Okay, and make sure that you remind me that recording. So you have
Okay. Inshallah.
so Ibad. Ibadu. Okay, Ibadu. Ibadu means servants. Ibadu Rahman, as you mentioned from the Surah Furqan. Now, Ibadu, this is here servants of ours. So, mudaf is ours. So, what is the ours? So, ours is you can see here is an attached pronoun, right? Ours is an attached pronoun. So, what is the attached pronoun version for ours? Do you remember when I taught you pronouns and attached pronouns, independent pronouns and attached pronouns? Anybody?
Na.
Na. Very nice. Very nice. So nahnu means we, okay, which is modifa, and it is attached version is na, okay, and this attached version na is, what is the status of it? It is
Jar status.
Mansoof.
majroor, not mansoob, bhai. It's majroor. It has to be majroor. Why? Because it's mudaf ilayh, na?
Mudaf ilayh.
Yeah. So in this case, the na, you see the attached pronoun na for ours, it can be the nasab or majroor. So when it is attached with as a mudaf ilayh, then it is majroor. When it is it has come as a mansoob with it's what's called those harf nasab, then it is mansoob. Correct. So ibaduna. So you wrote ibaduna. So you translate this servants of. Okay. Our believing servant of ours. Okay. Well, ours is gone. Okay. Sorry. So you translate this part, servants of. Okay. I'll make it a little bit for that. Okay. Ibaduna. Now I had to put now this believing. Okay. I had to put now this believing. So believing is what? It is sifa. So I cannot keep it before, as I mentioned, because it becomes in Mowsoof, right? I had to put it at the last. Now, how will I write? Mu'minun actually means believing, believers. Okay. First of all, you tell me, mu'min means believer, right? What should be the word here? So if you see mu'minu, means believer. Believer or believing, okay? Or believing, okay? Or you can say believing. The one who believes, right? Now, what will I write here?
Muminuna,
Very good. Why mu'minuna?
plural. Both are.
Because it is a sifa.
Ibadu.
It has to come plural because it is Mowsoof is plural. It has to match. It has to match with all the properties of ism of sifa. Mowsoof, right? So I will write like this. Mu'minuna. Now, why did I write mu'minina?
It is marfu status. That's why we should not write mu'minina.
Yes. The sifa is marfu status. The mawsoof is marfu status. If it would have been ibadi, then this would have been mu'minina, right? Now, let's check all the properties. This is morifa, this is morifa. You see, mu'minuna is morifa, right? Mu'minina is it's majrur. So this is singular plural, this is plural. This is what kind of plural? It is broken plural, right? It is broken plural, correct? This is masculine.
Yeah.
This is
This
masculine.
is masculine.
Now, this is mu'arifa. Why it is mu'arifa?
Mudaf.
Because mudaf ilayhi is mu'arifa, not mudaf. Mudaf by default is not mu'arifa. Okay, unless until it's mudaf ilayhi is mu'arifa. So now, if you see the attached pronoun, I told you all the pronouns, whether attached or independent, are mu'arifa. All the pronouns, whether attached or
Detached.
and they are all mu'arifa. They are all mu'arifa. So as mudaf ilayhi is attached pronoun, it is mu'arifa. So this also becomes mu'arifa. Now, is the al-mu'minuna mu'arifa?
Al-mu'minuna.
Is it mu'arifa? What should I do here?
Al is not there.
Yep.
Al is not there.
So al is not
Al
there.
is-
I put al there. Very nice. Now it becomes mu'arifa. So ibadunna al-mu'minuna. So now when you translate, you'll start from here. Now here in this case, little bit you will say our believing or believing servant. You can say if you translate like believing servants of ours. Okay, you will say first believing. Okay, you will translate first mudaf. Sorry, sifa first. Believing. Then you will translate mudaf ilayh, servants of ours. But to make it simple English, not complicated, okay, you will simply say our believing servants. You don't say our this, right? This to make it simple English. But generally you will translate always what first? Sifa, then mudaf ilayh. That's a rule. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'll give you Arabic version and you have translated. Hayatuna dunya.
எங்களுடைய உலக வாழ்க்கை.
Hayatuna dunya. Okay.
Our life of world.
Now wait, hold on. Don't jump. So, what is this? Can you now give the breakdown of everything?
First Shifa.
Just hold on. I'll put it here. Okay, this is okay. Yeah. Now, so what is now when you analyze the Arabic text now? Okay, when you analyze the Arabic text, then you will go from here. Okay, you will see first of all what is this, then you will see what is this. Okay, I think meeting is getting close. You please go, join again. Okay, I'll send the meeting here. So join again.
Is it living world?
Well, hold on. Just I am closing the meeting. Please join again.